Hi, it is time for week 5 of the timeline, and the first card that we're going to do this week is Judah Falls to Babylon, Temple Destroyed. And for that one, we are going to do a J in sign language, so we're going to take our pinky and make a J motion with it, kind of like, just kind of tracing a J with your finger. So Judah, and then falls, so you put both hands up like they're falling down. Judah falls, and then we'll use the same sign for Babylon that we've used before, where we put one hand up and the other hand makes an L and touches kind of near the top of the fingers and then down kind of at the bottom of the palm of your hand, at the heel of your hand. So this for Babylon. So it's Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. We're going to make a T in sign language with one hand and put it on top of our other hand like this, okay? Like the temple is there, and then like you're crumbling up a piece of paper and throwing it away. So temple destroyed. So that whole card, which is a little bit of a long one, is Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. And then the next card is Babylon falls to Persia. So Babylon, again, falls, and for Persia, we're going to do the sign of a letter P in sign language. And for that, it's kind of like a letter K. If you turn it up, we're going to turn it down. So it'll be Babylon falls to Persia. See it? The next card is Jews return and rebuild the temple. And for that, we're just going to, like we're building something up. Jews return and rebuild the temple. So you're going to do the sign for temple again, which is a T in sign language resting on top of your other hand like this. So Jews return and rebuild the temple. And then there's some applause in the song, so we're going to go, yay! So it's Jews return and rebuild the temple. Yay! The next card is Roman Republic, and for that we're going to do 2 R's with one hand and then with the other hand. And the music kind of picks up the pace here. It's going to get a little bit faster. So Roman Republic. The next card is Golden Age of Greece. We'll point at our earring like we're pointing at the gold. Then make a Y again and shake it down kind of like we do for Mycenaeans. So that one is Golden Age of Greece. And then Peloponnesian Wars is the next card. And for that one, you're going to put 2 fingers like this, kind of trace from your forehead down across your nose. They wore big, hard helmets in those days, the Peloponnesians, so like this, okay, but facing forward, so it'll look like this. So Peloponnesian, and then for the sign for wars that we'll use several times throughout the timeline is like this, like your hands going back and forth, like 2 people going back and forth against each other. So Peloponnesian Wars, and then Persia falls to Alexander the Great is the last card for this week. So we'll make a P in sign language again. So Persia falls to Alexander. We'll do the sign language letter A, this. For Alexander the Great, this is the sign for great, and we'll use this again also throughout the timeline. So Persia falls to Alexander the Great. Now I'll run through them all real quick without stopping to explain them. So here we go. Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Yay! Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars, Persia falls to Alexander the Great. That's it for week 5. See you next week.